Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a good look at this new Jurassic World magazine. Now I've literally just come across this and picked it up, but it does have a limited edition build on this one. So it doesn't come with a minifigure, but it does come with a baby dinosaur. Now I know one or two of you might be interested in this, but I know some of you have a huge Jurassic Park / World theme park being done up at the moment in your own custom build, like MB Bricks for example, and I'm going to be trying doing something similar on one of the shelves up in the actual Lego room. So I thought it'd be quite nice to have a look through this, see what it's like. There is some building instructions, so you might be able to see what pieces are involved, and then you can actually build one of these for yourself. And then we will take a look at the 1966 Joker that came with the last magazine, just from a comparison point of view of what you think is better values. I think both magazines were there or thereabouts the same price as well. So do a bit of comparison with regards to the actual build to some of the other sets and the magazines themselves. This is a magazine in question. It's the Lego Jurassic World, where I keep saying Jurassic Park, so I do apologise. You can see that this is the build 6+, got the Universal logo just underneath, and it has got one or two bits and pieces underneath that as well, so that is obviously something that you can rip off. Now these are now slightly different, obviously these are now all paper, so they are changing ever so slightly, so maybe this is what the new CMF minifigures might be in rather than the cardboard box, but we will see, because maybe they've been testing it out on the magazines. I haven't seen any of these stolen just yet, so that's always a nice thing. But you can see that they will be advertising all of the brand new sets that you've got in here, and there's some comics involved. This was actually £4.75. Where are we? Down there. So it's £4.75 just on that, or it's $11.99 US. Now this is issue number 5, so I don't know how that works with regards to what they do on a rotation, but we'll come through and have a look at all the little bits and pieces that are in. Now I am doing this without a tripod currently, but it will get a little bit more stable eventually when I finally get this room set up, so bear with me as we go. But we have got the cool visitor VIP just up at the top, so that is obviously something that is in the actual movies and things. That's what they all wear, and obviously you can tell what that is from the actual Jurassic World movie. So you've got those two characters. Now all these characters that we will be having a look at will come with these magazines as well. You've got a full trap thing just on the left hand side, so you can see here, look, for example, with the 5 questions. First one are there more than 5 dinosaurs with blue markings? I will let you have a quick look and then you can answer that yes or no. Then the second one is how many brown dinosaurs can you spot? Third one is are there more red or yellow flowers? Fourth one and the last one is how many dinosaurs with a red spine marking are there? And there's all of that to have a look at within this little bit. So there's loads and loads of little bits and pieces for the little ones and the big ones to do. And then what we will be making obviously is this trap fact. So that is this thing just here, and it gives you, as soon as the dinosaur approaches the bait, the trap shuts and the dinosaur safely catch it, try it out straight away. And then you've got the building instructions are on page 32. So this is what we have got, including that little dinosaur just at the top. So it'll be quite nice to see what that's like. Coming up to this side, you've then got a little comic strip. So again, top to bottom just on that one. So there's nice little things to have a look at on that. Hopefully it's coming through clearly enough. Remember, this is all a test, so fingers crossed. He looks familiar, so I wonder who that is supposed to be based on. And then as we're coming through, up at the top, it just tells one big story of the actual comic, coming round down, over and through. So they are a good few pages, and then again last one, and then it comes in to get a camera at the very bottom just here. So that is completely different, I do believe, to the Batman one, because the Batman one was doing different bits and pieces. Here you've then got a secret enclosure, so you've got to pick out what it is that you want to do on that, and then obviously you can read all the instructions to what to do. So it says put the dinosaur in each enclosure that each type only appears once in each horizontal row, vertical column and 2x2 squares. So if you can figure that out for yourself, that might take a little while to do. So again, they are your dinosaurs at the bottom. I'm not even going to attempt to read what they say, but you get the idea of just how much is involved within this actual magazine. So moving over to the next couple of pages, and again it is all comic based stuff, so the story does continue as it carries on. And as we come up round, you can see that there's more and more going on there. So this is a good mix of all different bits and pieces to stop and have a read, mixed in with the games as well. And it does look like you've got some flying bananas on this one, so I won't spoil it for you too much if you do want to pick this up, but I'm just giving you the idea of what you've got. Now this looks like there's a big poster just on the inside just there. Another one on here. Now this is obviously from the Jurassic Park, so that's pretty cool because it's got the 30th anniversary, so I'm hoping that this will actually show us the newer sets as well. So I'm had the inkling that they might do, because obviously this magazine is one of the first ones to come out since the new sets have come out. You've got I Spied Mighty Little Eye up at the top, so you can pick and choose what it is that you want to do, and then again up at the bottom you've got those 4 just in there. So what one is that? Coming through, you can then place your dinosaur, so if you were to open up the dinosaur in the actual pack and build it straight away, like it probably said to do, you can then play this game where you're going save the dinosaur and it's coming again all the way through, and then you've got your either miss the trap or you've got to try and get it in there. So again, I'll let you guys figure that out. If you've got it, let us know what you think of it. I do believe some of the magazines, even though they are the same on the inside, do come with different bits and pieces on the front. So if you have managed to pick this up, did you get that? Or did you actually get something else? Because that's always quite interesting to know. Then you've got the DNA game of chance. So that is all the different bits and pieces that you can pick and choose. Now I have done something very, very similar to this from the DNA section at Orlando, Florida. I'm getting their theme parks mixed up. So Orlando, Florida, they do obviously have the big Jurassic Park section, and they also have this big visitor center. That is actually where you do the DNA, and as you can see, that takes it in nicely to the new set, and it does have that bit just over here at the top. So this is something that I am hoping to get hold of at some point, and you can see all of the detail that is in that for the back of this visitor center. And then you're coming through, you've got the dinosaurs of the earth, and then these dinosaurs are involved in that. I think it's quite a cool looking set, and it does say the T-Rex fossil looks pretty dangerous but hasn't bitten anyone for over 65 million years. So again, good selling product with regards to this. If you've picked up any of the new Jurassic Park sets, let me know. Are they worth picking up? So I would like it. And then again, you've got a shopping fail, so you've got another puzzle just on this side, so there's something different just there. Over to this side, you then got something like fishing lessons. Coming through, you've got a little bit more for the book, and then we're on to the instruction booklet. So keep your eyes peeled on this. It comes with 30 pieces. So that's how we start. So this is the bit that you might be interested in. I'll go down slowly, so you might just have to pause it, figure out what bits and pieces it is that you actually need so you can build one of these for yourself. So that is the first 3. It does say online now as well, so that is it on the bottom too. Again, like they always do, you can go to the legosteps.com and figure it out. So that is step number 3 down there. Moving up to step number 4 as we come through and down, just adding on some little bits and pieces. Is there only going to be the 6 steps? There might be. And then step number 7, which is this one just there, that is it complete and finished. So I will get this built now, we'll get it open, get it built, and then we will see exactly what is what. So back to the instruction page, got the thing rip open, and these are all the pieces. So this is your little brick count. So remember, there's only 30 pieces, but you can see you have got the little raptor just there. So I'm going to get this built now, and then we'll do a comparison. And just like that, it is done. So you can see it's got some nice little detail, as we saw in the instruction booklets. Obviously, if you do want to make yourself one of these up, it should be simple enough. It took literally about 2 minutes to put together. But it does have a cool little feature. So this thing just up here, if I spin it over, that actually drops and moves. So that's a cool little thing. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put this little happy chappy just up at the top. He's obviously going for the bit of food just over there. Now, depending on where you place him and how far you push him, so he's safe. If you do keep going, he's about to fall. I'm not pushing down, I'm just pushing across. If you place him far enough, it will drop. So you can get him right to the edge and he'll just drop through every single time. Obviously, what I'll end up doing, because I'm horrible, is end up putting a minifigure in there rather than one of these dinosaurs, and then just having all the little dinosaurs wrapped around it, because I have got plenty of these that came with the fist from the Lego movie and the actual Jurassic Park gates as well. Now I go straight into a quick comparison before we have a look at some of this. With regarding for the price of the magazines, now let me just grab the other one that is just beside me. The price of the other magazine was £5.50. I actually got that wrong, and this is £4.75. The DC magazine was more expensive. So in fact, if we get those out of the way, you can see just these two just here. So these are the two. So you have got this one, which I've already done a little thing for. That was actually at £5.50, and this one was at £4.75. To be honest, I didn't realise they were that expensive, so I got a little bit carried away with the my guesstimate of pricing. But that is what they are. They came with 2 completely different giveaways, so that is what we will compare first. Now, the other thing with the DC, it did come with a couple of other little bits and pieces like playing cards and stuff, so it wasn't just this minifigure it came with. So sticking with the minifigure for now, you can see I think it's a really cool looking thing. You can see at the top, they've actually kept the moustache a bit across the top. I do like all the print and everything that is included on the back. I think he did come with a little bit of money and a gem for like a bank robbery, but like I said, you did get a load of playing cards and a load of other bits and pieces with the DC one, but I guess the DC license must be ever so slightly more expensive. I do like the fact that you get these. I know a lot of people do collect these in different colours, and they do make a really nice display when they all start putting them together. So if you do go out and about and take photos like myself, they are very, very handy. Now again, with this, I wonder if, just we'll use him as an example, so he would fall through, so it will hold his weight up at the top, and if you just wanted to tip him in, I guess you could just throw him in, and if you had the hands in the right place and you didn't have the big crowbar that he's holding, he would fit in there because it is big enough. He's got 3 studs on show on the inside. So just on the inside, just there, you can see there are 3 studs on show. We'll be spinning around. So that should be a good bit of fun. And obviously if you wanted to mock this and make it slightly bigger or put it onto the back of the truck, you can do. Now the next thing that we'll compare it to, not that we really need to compare it to anything else, because I think you can get the gist of just how big this is with that minifigure. But if I just grab one of the things that I've got beside me, so we'll do a quick plug for the Disney giveaway, we'll put that just behind. So this video is also available and as an unboxing video. That is what that looks like for size. You can do what you want with this with regards to having this straight. So it can come up straight, or you can wrap it round. So if we were to wrap it round, or you did have this set, this thing here is smaller than just one of the little bases. So at least it gives you a rough idea for size. But again, let us know in the comments below what you think. Let us know with the price point, which one do you prefer? Would you rather get the DC? Do you get any of these actual things in your own country? Because I think some of them are quite hard to find, I do believe. So I'm not too sure if you can easily get them over in the States or not, but as you saw at the very start of the video, there are plenty available in my local shop. But guys, I think that's it. So again, comments below, let us know what you prefer. Let us know which one you like. Are you a fan of this kind of thing or not? If you are, do you add them to your city, or do you just try and mock them out and just make the displays slightly bigger? But if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.